wearing shorts, we can be wearing swimming costumes, we can be wearing a bowler hat, we can be wearing a top hat, we can be wearing a kaftan, we can be wearing whatever we want to wear, but because we're not all the same as in how we dress, but we are all the same as in what's going on physically inside of our bodies. We've all got the same brain. Our eyes do the same thing, our nose do the same thing, our taste does the same thing, our movement, our actions. And all it is just bringing like-minded people together to make a change. And it does start with the smallest of the smallest thing. It's like the mustard seed. It's the smallest thing, but it grows into something beautiful. But it's how we have to see us first. If we don't love ourselves, how can we love anybody else? And it's simple things that I'm talking about. I'm just a simple person, but I know I am the same as anybody else. I'm the same as the highest, as they want to call it, to a king or a queen or an emperor, to the smallest thing, to somebody that hasn't got much, to people that are struggling and suffering, and the poor, and the people that underachieve, and people that think that they've got nothing in this world. There's no difference between me and them. Excuse me. There's no difference whatsoever. This is what we help people to understand, that we can help somebody else achieve what they were here to achieve. I said there are going to be elements, there will always be elements of people that want to be just destructive, but we don't know what's going on in their mind until they tell us. But we know what's going on in our minds. We know that we want a change. We need a change for the better. We definitely do need a change, because how we're living now in this world, in this society, that we know that there's no way that there should be poverty, but it still exists. Why is that? Seriously, just sit down and think about why is that. Don't just think about comic relief and a day here or a week there. Should be thinking about this sort of thing daily. Why is it that someone hasn't got much, and why is it the people who are in power aren't helping how they should be helping? Because whatever country from, I know there's corruption and everything else, but when people come together, and this is the thing, for me this is the key point, when people come together and they say they're going to do something about an injustice, this is when we have to stay together and say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of seeing people living like this. We'll say about the poor in this country, the old in this country, we're not doing enough, but we talk. This is what I'm saying. If we bring people together and we stand up together, not divided, but just because of how we look, because we're all suffering the same way. If we come together and we're saying we're going to stay together, we stick together and we make the change that way. If 4 million people have to go and march on Parliament, this is what we have to do. If we have to march to 10 Downing Street, this is what we do. And when we say we're going to do it, we do it. We don't just say, okay, because it's raining outside, oh, I can't today, and make excuses, because it is excuses. But then when you get to a certain age and you're eating cat food and dog food, and there's no one there for you, the rest of your family members have gone, who's going to be there for you then? This is what I'm saying. We have to say, when we do something, we stick together and we mean it. It is about a coming together. I don't care what anybody looks like. We are people. We hurt. We love. We cherish these great times that we've got in front of us, but we have to make sure that our eyes are wide open. As people, why are we here then? Are we just here for just purely selfish reasons? This is what we have to ask ourselves. The questions are bigger questions than just having holidays for 2 weeks, for just having a nice home, closing your door and just thinking about you. There is more to life than that. There is more to life than this. There is more to life when we are helping somebody else achieve. You're telling me that you ain't going to feel no better than that, because then why are your children going to school? Your children go to school and you've got them in somebody else's hands so they can achieve. They're at school and they see their teachers more than they actually see you. So why can't we help other people? And this is what it's about. It's about a coming together. And this is why I've done this post, not just to say, well, you know, you can build and be anything and do anything that you want. Yes, you can, but we have to come together. We have to be together first and foremost. And that's how we make change, by coming together as a collective. It isn't hard. It's simple, really. If we come together and we stand firm, and we march, and when we march together. If we've got to get the bus, we get the bus. If we've got to go down by cars, should we do car sharing? If we've got to jump on the train, if we've got to bike it, we've got to walk it. But if we all come together and say, right, this is what we're going to do to change. It's about what we do and how we think. If we want change, this is what we really have to do. We just can't wait for other people to make changes for us in government, and they're not doing anything at all because they just want you on a certain date. Look at what's been going on now with Brexit and everything else. Just look at it. Look at the confusion to keep you confused. If you want change, make the change. Subscribe. Let's do something about it. Let's get together as one. Tell me where you are and tell me where you're going to go, and tell me what you're going to do to make a change. Help one to teach one to help one. Inspirational post by Leverson, here daily. Making a change for the better. More like-minded people get on board. We spread like wildfire. We spread like that word that I'm looking for, a epidemic. That's what we'll spread like. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Just think about it, okay? Think about it. Have a great day. Enjoy. Peace.